Yo, what's good? Tier list, let's go. So, I know this is one of a kind. Alright, I have not done this before, but I want to do one, so we're here. And you might notice, what is this? My tier list, the tier list thing, like the normal thing everyone uses it, like it just doesn't want to work. I don't know. I just can't make one. So I stole this template from I don't know Google, but then I decided, how am I gonna do this? So I have the characters. You might notice it's 6 characters. Listen, I will. We'll figure it out as we go. But I don't even have all the characters here. But I have some that are like considered to be like top 10. Right? If you say Trunks and Vegeta is not top 10, bro, I don't know what you're saying. Coming from the biggest TV hater, like they're top 10. I just don't know where. Pan, I this is a bit Pan. Oh, let's just start off with number 10, right? Oh, I don't even have number 10. Okay, let's just start off with how I feel like the characters are. First off, Mr. Gogeta Blue, obviously, he's in his own realm. So, easy number 1 for Gogeta Blue. You know, like, hold on, let me make it bigger. This is like easily number 1. Like, he's off boost, but he's still like the same dude. He's still him. He still does everything he once did, like if he was still on boost. 17 is the only unit you can actually like make the comparison that you can slightly give the edge over him. But I don't know. Me personally, I don't think 17 is obviously insane. He's number 2. I don't have him here, sadly, but I will later. You'll see how I do this tier list. But he's gonna go in the 2 to 3 spot. And me personally, Mr. Beast. Oh, I'm sorry. What? What Beast? I didn't mean to say Mr. Beast, but Beast Gohan is he is number 2. Like you can actually no. Okay. Let me not put my bias where my mouth is. He's number 3. 17. I just said 17 is comparison. The only unit which I still believe. I don't know why I said Beast. But yeah, Beast is a solid number 3. Still one of the best units in the game. Even after all these months. When did he release? Like I forgot when. Like October? No, not even October. It was probably around September. No, I don't even know. I don't remember, man. But he released before Attack Force, and it's been a while since then. So he's number 3. Number 4 through 6, I don't think I have them. But I will say this: Evolution Vegeta, I feel like he is getting a little bit too much praise, and I feel like he's good. He's obviously good. He can do really solid work, and he can do a lot. But I just feel like it reminds me of when Majin Vegeta first came out. Like he was getting a lot of, but then he turned out to be like not too good. He wasn't on par with every other unit. So I feel like his thing that makes him shine the most is the fact that he's yellow, and the fact that he can like take care of Gogeta Blue pretty easily. And I feel like that makes people think that he's higher than what he should be. That's kind of like saying that when Tag Force was still on boost and Beast wasn't, Tag Force were shredding him, like they were destroying him, but Beast was still above them and still just the better unit. So now I'm comparing Evil Vegeta with Tag Force, but a lot of people are like just gassing him too much. Me personally, I feel like he's not better. Like his team is like his best team in the game. It's gotta be like 17, Evil Vegeta, and I guess you can slide in Roshi, like yellow, blue. I feel like that's his best team. Obviously, Roshi giving you the ability to 2v3. Like let's just say you run into movies, right? You run into the boys' movies. You can seal Beast, and then you have Evil Vegeta just take care of Gogeta Blue. And then Pan, what's left? Pan, 17 just takes care of her. ease pretty easily. And then you can just rush Gogeta Blue. I know it's easier said than done, but I feel like that team has that potential to do so, because I've seen like Evo Vegeta destroy Gogeta Blues, obviously because he's yellow. So I feel like that team is his best team. You can slide in Rev UI, but Rev UI gives you that disadvantage because he just doesn't do anything, and I don't think he's top 10 either. So I feel like all your RUI has is like some decent blast damage and a lot of blue card damage. That's literally all he has. But I am taking into account like teams and all this stuff. Hit. Let me just start with Hit first. Hit. He's a really good unit. Like with his proper, like I don't have a 17, so I don't run them together, and I don't think you should run them together anyways. But I feel like, I guess Jiren wanted to be ran with him, which is still not like, Jiren just isn't on par. You can make him work. I know people that can make Jiren work, but he gets destroyed as well. Like he's not there. He's not top 10. He's nowhere near that. So I'd say with the team, his best team right now is the Pan Future Gohan team, because that team just makes him so absurd. Like you can run obviously uni reps, that's fine, but I feel like that team is just insane. With a Zenkai buff and Hero Nail, you're like, dude, it just shatters everyone. But that team is obviously not going to be ran by a lot of people, and he wants to be on uni reps, right? You get more equips there, pure attack, all this stuff. But I'd say he's a solid, like, who can be above him? I feel like he's top 5. I feel like Samasu is a unit that'll probably be above him. I feel like, yeah, I'll put him top 5. I'll put him 5. I'll put Hit number 5. Obviously, he destroys Evo Vegeta, so obviously the team makes Evo Vegeta get a little bit higher, but I feel like having Hit on your team and Uni Reps will obviously get more buffs. And not only is Uni Reps his only team, but Rose, Ultra Rose, he's gonna be dropping next week, I think, around there, and he's gonna be strike based. Obviously, he's gonna be strike based. There's no way he's blast. He's gonna be strike based and powerful opponent. So if he does, like, he's gonna buff powerful opponent probably. So I feel like you're gonna be running him a lot, and you're probably gonna be seeing Hit and Mr. Rose a lot, especially if he's like purple. If he's purple, then you can just cover him with him, or you can cover him if he's green, but then Ultra Gogeta Blue kind of has a little advantage over you. He could be yellow, but I don't see that. So I put him Hit on number 5. I probably put Evolution Vegeta. I don't want to say number. Is number 9 too? No. Like, he's good. He's obviously good. I feel like he's a solid 7. Like, I think that's his best spot. You can, I guess, put him over some other units. Samasu. No, over Samasu, sorry. So yeah. Evo Vegeta, for me, he's number 7. I don't even have the unit, but I've seen the way he performs. I've seen the way he craps on Gogeta Blues. He gets crapped on. Like, it's not hard. If you don't have the unit, like, it's not hard to make sure he's in a spot, right? So he's number 7 in, this is my tier list as well. If your opinion is different, good for you. Just, you can always have your own opinion. Obviously, that's how the world works. So Pan, I know a lot of people do not have her top 10, but I just feel like she's just she's just too well of a support, you know? Like, she doesn't have damage. She can obviously hold up her own by her support, and she can somewhat tank if you like do the right equipments and all that stuff with max HP buffs and all this stuff. Like, she can still do her own thing, what she's meant to do and designed to do. She does it, and she does it pretty well. She gives a lot of stuff. The buffs, you know how ridiculous it is. And obviously the movies team is still one of the best teams in the game. So I feel like she has earned her spot to be number 10. You can obviously put other characters over her. You can say Rev UI. This is the thing. You can say Rev UI, but even on his own team, Rev UI isn't even a staple. Like, he isn't a staple. The only thing that's good from him is that he's a revival unit. That's it. You have an extra life. But he just dies. He dies too quickly. He dies too quickly, and he doesn't do enough damage, and he just has blue card damage. That's basically it, with some decent blast. His unique gauge is just like it's a good. Obviously, you can stall, but you can get 30% back, but it's just not enough. You know, he's missing a whole unique ability, so that's just a problem with him. So me personally, I put Pan there, and I see her way more than RevUI. And I know seeing a character more doesn't necessarily mean that she's better, but in my opinion, the way I see it, she's just doing her job on her best team. She's there. So, like, dude, she is top 10. She's number 10 for me. Here we have Trunks and Vegeta. Now, this is something I saw a lot of people. I've seen people say Trunks and Vegeta isn't top 10. But I think they are. I think Trunks and Vegeta are. Because this dude have got like so many plats recently. And not only plats, they have gotten a support and then more things, and they can do damage now, and they can do well. Their disruption has always been good. The vanish back on switching has always been good. You can get vanish back not only through the thing, but through having like low HP. I'm not really a fan of that, but you can have that in clutch situations. You can win, right? And then obviously the cover note is their main issue. But I feel like if you can time it right, you're working with them, right? Like, let's just say you run out of juice or out of anything, cover note with like Gogeta Blue, you can just go for that one little thing that can win you the game. That one little card can win you the game, because you can just rush right after, and then you win basically. So I'd say they're like, obviously Evolution Vegeta, Zenkai buffs them. I feel like they're higher than Evolution Vegeta. Obviously, they do more than Evolution. My opinion, I think they do more damage than Evolution. Obviously, Evolution's key is amazing. Like, it never runs out if you can get it working. I say they earned their solid keep at number 6 right here. I'll put another character between them. I think they earned their solid thing at number 6. Let me move Hit real quick right here. Let me move Trunks over here. I feel like they're good. Number 6, they're good. Evolution, I might move him up from number 7, just because I'm remembering that there's still way more units like Tech Force. There's more units like LF4Ku, but I feel like LF4Ku is too dependent on someone losing a character. Because without, like, he's still good, but like if he doesn't have that character dead, then he's not at his full potential. So we'll see. This is like the first 6, right? I'll be back in a bit. All right, we're back. I had to make another one of these because CapCut doesn't allow more than 6 images, but we move. I think I have more characters than I think are fitting for top 10. So here we go. Now, obviously 17, I don't have his own little art thing rendered, so I'll just use this. Same thing goes for Roshi. He's number 2, obviously, no question. Let me move Beast. I can't even move Beast. Dang it. Let's just do that. Obviously 17, number 2, no question. If you want to question why he's number 2, please play the game more. Here we have. Let's just start off with Zamasu, right? Let's just start off with Zamasu. I feel like Zamasu is he just does what Pan does, just way more better. He supports, he gives health back, he just cover null, he has this, he has that, arts power reduction, teamed up with 17, that's still insane, especially like peaked out blue with I guess Rose or Gogeta Blue. You can make that work extremely well. I feel like that's just just like a really good team. So I'm fine with him being number 5 in the game. I feel like you can tell the game is really heavily blue dominated. Um, I mean, not number 5. I'm sorry. I think he's number 4. I feel like he's number 4 because 5 is already hit, and Trunks and Vegeta 6. I feel like he's good number 4. Yeah, right here, right there. He's a good number 4. Now the things that are left are these boys. GT has obviously taken a little bit of a leap from the monsters they once were. That doesn't really matter. Like there's still, I mean it does matter, but you know what I mean. I feel like Tag Force. I feel like Tag Force. What do I feel the Tag Force? The Tag Force. They're good. They're good. Obviously, they're still good. You can still run the GT peak team like 17 and Forku and the Force. But I feel like that team, if you run into a hit, that hit destroys that team. Like the damage from a hit is absurd. It's just too crazy. I feel like for a while I felt like the best GT team now was Super Baby 2 and the normal Force, right? Because I felt like that team could at least put up a fight against Hit. But I don't see that team being more relevant than the 17, because Andre 17 heals a ton and he supports and all this stuff. So I feel like obviously Andre 17 is not top 10, but he's still good. I'd say he's around like in the 15-ish area. I'll put the Tag Force. Like people, so I know some people would say, why? How is Evolution? Can the Tag Force get destroyed? But the teams, you gotta remember the teams. Evolution on Uni Reps, that team is insane. Like you can just switch into 17 and I guess Tag Force can do something there. But then again, you have like other characters. You have, what's his name, Samasu. Like they countered the Vegeta side, but the Goku side, no card draw. I don't really think you're doing much with no card draw. Like the first 4 hits are obviously gonna be, you can kind of get a 5th card and you're set. But once you switch into Vegeta, that's when you get card draw and you can actually start, doing what the Tag Force do. But in my opinion, I feel like they're a solid 8. Like I feel like solid 8. Maybe if you want to, you can put, and I'd say Forkush is 9. I feel like Forkush is 9. Obviously Roshi. Here's my thing with Roshi. Roshi is in the same area that that RUI is in, and by that I mean that he's only good for one thing. Like the same way RUI is only good for his blue cards, or I mean his revival. I feel like Roshi is only that guy when you have his obviously his main gimmick, and it's the seal. Because that seal, if you land that seal, you win. Like you, most of the times, like 90% of the times, you win. There's no doubt. But I feel like I don't want to be dependent on that unit, and I don't think he's gonna be seeing, like, he cannot tank. He cannot do strike damage. He can do some blast damage, which is why I say he's in the same predicament as RUI. So I don't like that for a unit. I feel like when you compare Pan with Roshi, in my opinion, I feel like Pan is the more well-built unit. I feel like she can actually somewhat tank. Like if you put a 14-star Pan and then a 14-star Roshi, the Roshi is gonna be dying more. I feel like that's how it is gonna go. I feel like Roshi has like a nice spot. Obviously his team, the best team for Uni Reps right now, like I said, I think it's Roshi, Evo, and then what's his name? 17. I feel like that team can carry him to be in the place that Pan is in. But for me, I don't want to do that, and I don't see it like that. I feel like Pan, I know I'm focusing on like the teams as well, but like that Beast Gohan and team with the movies team, basically that team is just so insane, so rampant as well. I feel like this is my tier list. Of course, you can disagree, and if I'm not right, please leave corrections and let me see your thoughts on why you see it this way. Obviously, I have number 10 here, but like this Pan is number 10. So Ultra Goku Blue 1, 17 2, Beast number 3, and then you go 4, 6. It's left to right. The way you see it, left to right. And 3, Zamasu number 4, Hit number 5, TV number 6, Evolution Vegeta number 7, Tag Force number 8, and then Forku number 9. I get like, and then Pan number 10 and Roshi 11. I feel like that's the rest units are, I guess you can put Revival UI and like number 12, 13. That's how I see it. This is my tier list. I don't know. It's just my experience playing the game and the way I see it, and from the experience that I've seen from other players as well. I just feel like this tier list is just how I feel, man. Evolution Vegeta, I say he's earned his spot number 7, like I said. People are a little bit gassing him up a little bit too much, in my opinion. You can say, what's his name? The Tag 4. No, actually, that's stupid. What I say is you can kinda give the edge to Evolution Vegeta being number 6 and then replacing it with Trunks. But I just feel like Trunks, I don't know, he just does more, right? I feel like he just does more. Evolution Vegeta is just like, let me go kill Ultra Vegeta Blue. Like, that's his main thing. And he does it really well. And he can be a really good unit, but I just feel like he dies a little too quickly, in my opinion. Like, you can get the green card off, but like his defenses aren't the best. That's what he's obviously paired up with 17 and all that stuff. But I feel like that team, the Roshi 17 Evo, pushes him up a little bit. But for now, I'll keep it like this. Hit will obviously, I think Hit's fine like that, because as much as I love that unit, he cannot do anything against a blue purple 17 and Zamasu Beast Gohan rampant team. He just cannot do anything. So I just feel like this is my tier list, and yeah, if you want to disagree or not, your choice, man. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll leave it like this. Subscribe, because we are getting super close to 300 subscribers, which thank you. But yeah, peace out.